Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. Bonjour à tous, I hope you are doing well. Today's video we are doing another get ready with me shop my stash edition, so I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. I'm just gonna be using my stash that I don't really use and I tend to forget, and I'm sure some of you also forget about some of your makeups. So today this is all about it, rediscovering makeup that we tend to forget. So if you wanna see this kind of get ready with me shop my stash edition, so just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm gonna be using is my Smashbox photo primer that I love. This one is not a forgetting product. This is just something I tend to use on a daily basis. Even when I don't wear any makeup, I love refreshing my face with it. I just love that stuff, and this is something I will always have in my collection because this is like a must-have. But to prime my face, I'm gonna be using this moisturizer Hydra Blur by Clinique. This one I used to love it. I used to use it on a daily basis. Even though I wasn't wearing any makeup, I used to use it as a moisturizer. It's such a good product. Plus it's an all-in-one product, so it does blur your fine lines, it minimizes your pores, it really also smooths out your texture. So it's a really great product. I don't know why I stopped using it. Maybe because I got so many other primers since that one, so yeah, maybe that's why. I will be using another primer. This one is from Dior. It's the Dior Skin Forever and Ever Wear, and this one again, don't use it, but this one I don't really like it that much. Plus it has a really strong smell, so if you don't like smells you may not like this primer, but I feel like it doesn't do much for my makeup. I don't feel like it really extends the wear of my makeup. I feel it's more like gimmicky product, and it's quite expensive, so it's a bummer, but I need to go through that product. I don't want to have it wasted, but I wouldn't recommend this primer at all. I think it's not worth your money. No. Again, another primer. I know I love my primers, but I feel like primers really change the look of your makeup, the lasting power as well, and also how it makes the application of your makeup smoother, easier, and more nicer, I feel like. So I love my primers, and this one is MAC Oil Control Lotion. As the name said, is very lotiony, and this one I'm just gonna apply it on my T-zone because it's a mattifying primer. So for people who has combo skin like me, or even oily skin, this is a good primer to use, but I tend to forget about it, so I need to use it more often because I don't really remember if it really works as a mattifying primer. So yeah, I need to test it out more. For my under eye, I will be using my Benefit Erase Past as a corrector. This is a good stuff, so this one I would recommend it. And I feel it really does cover my dark circle and brightens as well my under eye. I like using it before applying my foundation. So how are you guys? How have you been? I just wanted first to welcome the new people that subscribe to my channel. I'm so grateful and so happy that you took the time to just subscribe and watch my video. It really means a lot to me, and I just wanted to welcome you. Bienvenue. I hope you will stick for a while. Now we're gonna use this foundation. It's the Perfection Lumière Velvet by Chanel. I have it in the shade 30 Beige. This one again, I used to love this foundation, and then I just stopped using it, but this is a really good one. I didn't like the other one, which was the Vita Lumière. I didn't like the shade of it, but I didn't even like the foundation itself. But this one I do like it. I do feel like it really blurs out my texture, and I like actually the shade of this one too. And it's very lightweight, so you don't feel it on the skin, and it has quite a good coverage. You can build it up to a good medium coverage. It's all overall a really good foundation. A bit pricey, but a good one. I like those kind of videos that are very chill, relaxed. I like talking to you guys, and I feel like we get to know each other more, or at least you get to know me more. I really want to bronze my face, so I'm gonna be using that liquid bronzer from Bare Minerals, which is the Bare Skin Sheer Sun. This is also a really good liquid bronzer, very natural on the skin, very easy to blend. Plus it's a ceramic bronzer, so it has a good benefit as well, skincare benefit, and I'm really liking this bronzer as well. I also stopped using it, I don't know why, because it's such a good one. See, I love how it looks on the skin, very fresh, very glowy, radiant, and yet very bronzy. It's a great product as well for winter time, because it gives you that extra glow. Your face really looks healthy, and I love that. So this is a really good liquid bronzer, so easy to use, easy to blend, easy to apply. I just love it. I'm gonna contour a little bit with this Tanya Burr Cosmetic contour stick in the shade light medium. This is something I never use. I think I used it just a couple of times. I should have done this before, but it's okay. But I remember it was quite hard to blend out and dry, but now I feel like it's not. So maybe it's because I use it on top of a liquid bronzer, which helps. But I remember using it straight on my skin and it was a bit hard to blend. So maybe if you have it and it doesn't really work well for you, maybe try to use it on top of a liquid bronzer. It may help more, because I feel like it has a different feel and I like it more that way. You know what? I haven't even applied my concealer yet. Oh my goodness, what is going on with me? I'm gonna be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, which I like for my dark circle, because it's such a good shade. It has a peachy undertone, which I need to cancel out my blue dark circle. But to brighten a little bit more my under eye, I will be using that Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer in the shade Very Fair 07. This one I was very disappointed because I thought it was going to be a very full coverage, and I didn't feel like it was. Because of that, I just stopped using it, and it's a shame because I hold it for my birthday makeup haul, and I was a bit disappointed when I tried it out, and then I didn't use it anymore. But I need to give it more a try. But I do like it like this, you know, when it's in combination with another concealer, it really works well. So maybe I should use it that way. I never tried these two together, and now that I'm doing it, ooh, I really do love the finish of it. It really covers well thanks to NARS, and it really brightens super well as well thanks to Clinique, and both together really gives a beautiful under eye situation. And this is something I'm very happy about, and wow, I just love it. I love how it makes my under eye awake and fresh, and yeah, good looking overall. I think these two are going to be best friends because I'm loving the situation here. I really do. For my other eye, nothing new here. It's Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I love that setting powder so much. I love the fact that it's so lightweight on the skin. It really sets your under eye so well, and it gives that extra radiance, you see, and I love that powder. I really do recommend this one. If you don't have the Hourglass Veil setting powder, which I have, but if you don't have it and you don't want to splurge for this kind of powder, this is a great alternative. It's a little bit cheaper and it does the job so well, and I feel even like it's like a dupe. They do have a similar finish, so the texture is similar, the finish is similar, so I really do recommend it. I just love this powder, really. For the rest of my face, I will be using this Bronze Booster by Physician Formula. Do you remember this? This is supposed to be a bronzer, but it's too light. This is fair too light. It's way too light for me to be a bronzer, so I like to use it as an all-over setting powder. So what I like to do is just, you know, go in all over my face with it. It just gives that extra glow, extra color, dimension and warmth to the skin. So I'm loving this for that. But this is a really good all over setting powder for me. so that's what I'm using it for, but it's definitely not a bronzer for me. I'm gonna be contouring a little bit with this Marc Jacob Fantastic Omega Bronze. This one is fairly new, but I don't really use it that much, so that's why I wanted to use it today. It smells so good. It smells coconut and I just love that. But I'm just gonna set a little bit my contour that I did with my contour stick, even though I use like an all over face powder, but it's okay because it doesn't really matter. I just want to give an extra dimension to my face. This is a get ready with me, so it's not a tutorial. The things goes all over the place, but it's fine, it's fun, it's okay. We're just playing with makeup and chatting a little way. This one is by B. It's another bronzer. It's a sun-kissed bronzer, and this one I don't really use it that much. It's B. It's like a Superdrug brand, and I like it. I really do like it, but I don't use it much, so we are gonna be using it today. So how was your Halloween? Let me know in the comment below if you did something special. Did you wear any costume? Did you have any Halloween makeup going on? What was the theme of your Halloween party if you did one? Or did you have a good time? You know, let me know in the comment below if you did something. We haven't done anything. Yes, we did one thing. We got a pumpkin. We craved that pumpkin, so it was fun to do, especially for my son. He loved it so much. I tried to insert a little picture of this pumpkin, so it was fine, but we haven't done any party, any costume, anything like that. For highlighter, I will be using e.l.f. in Moonlight Pearls. This one is a beautiful highlight, very affordable, very nice, very natural, very subtle. I love that. If you like subtle highlighter, this one is the one to go. It's such a beautiful one. I love the shade of it as well. It suits well my skin tone, so it's such a good one. For blush, you remember this blush palette? Oh my goodness, by Too Faced is the Love Flush Long Lasting Blush Wardrobe, and I've got all the shades here. They do actually exist in the permanent collection, but I love having them all in one place. And today we are using Baby Love, which is a nice neutral shade, but I think I will be mixing it with I Will Always Love You, which is a nice apricot as well shade. See, very subtle, but they're very long lasting. If you are looking for a long lasting blush, those are amazing. I'm gonna be using those two here. Let me know in the comment below if you did try one of those products and what are your thoughts about them. If you like them, if you use them, if you forgot about them like me. Let me know in the comment below, because I would love to know if you do like use similar product as me as well. But I really do love these blushes. They're really nice. Now for my eyes, I really want to play with cool shades today, with cool neutral shades. I don't know why, so I decided to play with this palette that I completely forgot about. It's from Makeup Revolution, and it's the Iconic Pro number 2. Look at this palette, guys. This is such a stunning one. They are very cool tone shades. I'm gonna play with this one today, and it does remind me of the Lorac Pro 2 as well. I think it was a dupe of the Lorac Pro. I don't have the Lorac Pro 2, so I can't really confirm that it's a dupe, but they have a similar shades. First thing, I'm gonna be applying Painterly by MAC, just because I never use this. It's really a shame, so I'm gonna use it today because it's such a good primer for your base. I like this color Painterly actually. It's gonna make my eyeshadow pop with that light shade. Actually, it's still very creamy. Oh my gosh, it is creamy. I thought it was going to be very hard to blend, and I thought it was going to be dry, but definitely not. It's still very creamy, very usable, so well done, MAC, for making great products. So I'm taking that beige shade, as I said, all over my eyes to set that Painterly primer. Now I'm gonna take this creamy marrony shade. It's a matte shade as well, great transition shade actually. So into my crease to give a bit of warmth. So guys, do you have any plan for Christmas? Because it's around the corner. It's in 1 month, a little bit more than 1 month, but still, my goodness, time goes by like crazy. I cannot believe we're already end of 2018. It's crazy to think about that. So do you have any plan? Are you going to travel? Are you going to visit your family? Are you going to stay home? So we are going actually to France, to Paris, to see my family, to spend some time with them. So we are very looking forward to it, and I cannot wait to see my family. I miss them so much, so I cannot wait. Very excited about that. Plus it's gonna be my mom and my son's birthday during the holidays, so it's gonna be so much fun. Now I'm taking this salmon shade, still in my crease as well, just to give an extra color to my crease. Such a good palette. And you know, I wanted to do cool tone because I never really do cool tone on my channel. This is something I wanna do better about because I do love my warm tones and I do create many warm eye look, but I really want to create more cool tone, you know. So that's what today we are playing with cool tones. Now I'm gonna take this purpley shade with another brush, and I'm gonna focus on my outer corner like so to pack the most of the color, and then with what's left I'm gonna just tap on my lid to give a bit of a color, and also into my crease to make it more diffused. And now I'm adding colors just to build up the color. You know what? I'm gonna add these shades here. I don't know what kind of shade it is. It looks like a taupey shade. Ooh, that is pigmented. With my finger, I'm gonna add it all over my lid, like so. It's gonna darken a little bit more my lid. Ooh, and no fallout. Can you see that? There's nothing going on. Wow, such a good palette here we have. And for my lower lash line, I'm gonna take this marrony beige shade with the little peachy shade as well together. Yep, I like that. I do. Oh my god, it's working. You cannot believe what happened, guys. I was filming, I was doing my eyes, and then my camera stopped completely, and it's been about an hour and a half. I was trying to figure it out what was happening, and my SIM card, I don't know, got corrupted or something. Anyways, now things went back to normal, so we're gonna keep going this makeup look. I'm so sorry about that, even though you don't know what happened behind the scene, but I went nuts because my SIM card wouldn't record anymore, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening to me today? Anyway, long story short, I'm back, and we're gonna get through this Shop My Stash edition. So as you can see, I finished my eyes. I'm really liking the finish of it, and now I'm gonna do mascara. It's Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. The only thing I have to say about it is that it can get clumpy on your lashes if you put too much of products. So you have to be a little bit careful how you apply your mascara. But if you do it well and you don't overload, well, you have beautiful lashes then. Then for my brow, I will be using my Maybelline Brow Precise in medium brown. I love that it makes my brow bushy. I'm so happy I ended up sorted out my SIM card problem. You know, you don't give up. When you don't give up, you find solution to your problem. So the main point of today's video is never give up. Keep pushing, trying harder, never give up, and you'll see, you will find the light through the tunnel. And it's exactly what happened today. I saw the light at the end, even though I was about to give up. I was about to just, you know, not uploading a video on Sunday because I know I wouldn't have time, because today we are Friday. I will have to buy a new SIM card, finding time to buy a new SIM card, then filming. So I knew for Sunday it wouldn't be possible to upload a video, but then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna give up. I'm going back on the internet and will find out what to do. So you know what I did? I found like a trick to use a scotch on your SIM card to make your SIM card work again into your camera. And this is what I did. I put some sellotape and there you go, now it works. DYA guys, DYA. For my lips, I'm going with the Marc Jacob. I love those lipsticks, seriously. It's the Le Marc Lip Creme lipstick. It's in the Infamous shade and I love that so much. They are so long lasting for a lipstick. They are very creamy, very comfortable, very pigmented as well. You see, beautiful, love that color. Infamous is my go-to everyday lipstick, even though I stopped using it, which is really bad. So now I'm gonna start using it again. I love it. It's really one of my favorite formula of lipstick out there in the market. And this Infamous shade pairs really well with my eye look, so perfect. Now we're gonna set everything with my Rimmel Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer. But I love it. It's such a good setting spray from drugstore and it really locks in place everything. I just love that setting spray, seriously. And there you go, here's the final makeup look. Very cool tone on the eyes, as you can see. I'm really liking how this eye look turned out, so I should do more cool tone eye look, definitely. But this video was epic guys, this video was epic. I didn't think I was going to be able to finish that video today, oh my gosh. But now, of course, in between, my little girl woke up from her nap, so I need to get back to her, and I'm sure you can hear her from the living room, so I really need to go now because she's gonna scream and cry and make so much noise. Anyways, if you did like this video, please give a thumbs up, share with your friends. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to consider subscribing before you leave, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay beautiful.